I have to admit, a couple of things I like about the way that I blog is because some of the words I will use, a lot of people will not use. And because I'm willing to use those words and even put those in my title, I know that a certain segment of the population that are into politics are never going to listen to my blogs. Now, case in example, I'm really looking forward to the Muslim versus the Mormon in the upcoming election. It'll be in the title, representing the fact that a lot of people will not click on this video because I just described that election that way. I really truly am the Muslim versus the Mormon. It's the M&M election. Yes, it's the candy of the political season that we have to devour this year. It is the M&M election. It is the Muslim versus the Mormon. Now, you know there's going to be a bunch of extensive articles on Mormonism. Yes, we've already had Chris Matthews of Hardball talk about Mitt Romney and his radical form of Mormonism. You know it's coming up. Yes, if there's one thing Chris Matthews is afraid of in this nation, and that is a Mormon jihad, baby. The only problem was I was having a hard time. Some friends were joking about this, and you hear Allah Akbar. But what do you do with Mormonism? I mean, seriously, I'm really not that well versed in the Mormon faith. But you have to admit it is true. And that is what makes it actually so funny. Because there will be news articles that will be posted about the fact that Mitt Romney is a Mormon. They will talk about the Mormon religion. There will also be articles done on the fact that Obama is a Muslim and his ties to the Muslim faith and what is going on in the Arab Spring that has been going on for 2-3 years now. This is one of the longest springs I've ever lived through. Now, usually there is a change of the seasons. Ooh, what kind of change is that going to bring when summer comes and it's the Arab summer? Ooh, yeah, and then you get to look forward to the Arab winter. But I have to admit, I'm really looking forward to the Muslim versus the Mormon and the upcoming election. Now, while I will be doing that as a narrative, look, you have to admit, you can have a hell of a lot more fun. Seriously, you can have a hell of a lot more fun with the Muslim versus the Mormon than you can talking about Ann Romney and they're criticizing her. Oh, boo-hoo, boo-hoo. Like, I really give a flying or a rat's whether Mitt Romney and Ann Romney are being criticized. Oh, it's so sad, man. I can't deal with it. It's so sad. Sorry. You know what? I have the right side of candy bar. I've spent a great deal of time over the course of my life of rotting our brain cells. Well, I don't think I'll be rotting my brain cells on Ann Romney being criticized by Hillary Rosen or even the Obama campaign. I really just don't give a flying or a rat. No, if we're going to have a news narrative around here, we would rather have the Muslim versus the Mormon. Now that I've been repetitive in my statements, I will end with this. I'm Tim Donovan, and I'm on the right. Yes, using another repetitive statement I make after every blog on the right side of Kenny Bond.